Ecamm. Hello everyone. I should be live right now. I'm going to be talking about tripods and camera gear and computer systems that you like using. Right now I'm setting up some tripods that I've gotten from the store. These are the smaller ones. I got larger ones too. Okay, get that like that, and photo, put this like this. All right, now we're cooking. Now I got another one right here. Put it right here. This one. Erase a little bit. All right, we're off and running. And as you can see, let me get a little. All right. Okay, I'm sorry I'm a little late right here. Let's try this one. Ah, there we go. Little puppy. Little puppy cam also going on. That way you can see the tripods. And let me try this. Can't do anything. Alright. So I have 4 tripods, and they have another one which is a large one. It's a Joby. And as you can see, this is a bigger one. What I like about this is you can put it parking on the ground, or you can put the camera upside down for low shots. We'll get into that later. Right now, I'll send some messages out. Let's see if everything is going pretty good. Okay. So right now I want to talk about different tripods for mounting your camera systems. I got a camera right here. This is a ZF50. In fact, let me change the view on that. Okay. So this is the ZF50. I have a camera rig on there, small rig. Shotgun mic, handle, better grip. And what I'm going to do is mount it on different tripods to see if it can hold the weight. Now, one thing about the Z50, if you notice, and let me move the little puppy cam, is with the Z50, it has the LCD screen going out. So when you mount it on most cameras, it's right in the center, or it blocks the flippy screen. The nice thing about this is it has a mount right here, so it won't block the flippy screen, but it will block, as you can see, the battery replacement. Let me get the shot. There you go. Battery replacement in the SD card. And if you open that up, there you go. So see if I put the tripod on it. I'll close this. Any tripod. As you can see, it blocks that. So if you're doing a self webcam, Zoom call, Ecamm, which I'm using right now, Ecamm Live, you can plug this in to a capture device, which I recommend, using the HDMI, or you can use your USB into the computer, and your webcam utility that works with your camera will should work. All right, let's see. I like the name. Okay. So, anyway, let's get this ball running. I'm going to go to the Z5. This has the Nikkor 35mm. It's the S type, which is silent. Top of the line lens, prime, f1.8. It's a full frame FX lens. And what I'm going to do is start mounting this camera on different tripods. And we'll see if it'll hold it. And every now and then you see this Kit Kat that likes to be in with my webcam. There's the cat. He has to be in all my streams, unfortunately. But he likes the attention He's like a regular cat, curious to see what's going on. So as you can see, I'm going to move these others out of the way so you get a better view. Kit Kat, what are you doing? You know you're live streaming, right? I'm not going to give you the controls of the... Yeah, I know. You like it. Okay. So, as you can see, let me focus it a little bit there. Alright. As my cat goes around looking at this, and it holds pretty good. I'm moving around. It's pretty sturdy. This came with a kit for self-vlogging. You can usually do it with a cell phone, but it's holding this camera pretty well. It's tight. It's all made out of plastic. It's a little difficult in changing the height. So you bring the legs in and you turn this wheel, and then you get a different height adjustment. It doesn't raise up and down, but it's on the ball. And as you can see, this is not as stable. So what I recommend when I'm usually doing a camera on a tripod is I put the front leg first. That way it keeps it from tipping over. And there you have it. See, it tips over. So maybe, oh, as you see, it's not as stable at the high end. So what I'm going to do is move it back to the lower one, where it's shorter, but more stable. I'm going to have to move this again. If the cat just gets out of the way. All right. Yeah, he's trying to lick the... All right. So you can see it's pretty stable. You see the blue on there. Glows a little bit in the light. It's pretty stable. It's kind of high. It's about 10 inches high. You can probably use it as a selfie if you wanted to. Carry it like this, but it's made out of plastic and it's not the best. But for, let's say, just showing a video, yeah. You gotta keep this up. I'm gonna get my dog over here. Let's see. So see, I got my little puppy dog watching this too. She's saying, "What's going on? What's going on?" Go back over here. There she is. Yeah, a little wider view. There she is. I'll go back to my main desk view. There's the cat. It says, "What's next, Daddy?" All right. So this is the man photo. These are my favorite. It's nice, simple, it's strong. You can't buy them at any of the local stores anymore because they're always sold out. What I like about it is, as you mount it, so I'll mount it right here over the battery compartment. Alright, that's pretty tight. And then you can move it around so it won't turn over. There we go. And as you can see, it's pretty stable. But I think you need a little bit more wider view on the legs span. All right, let's go like this. All right. So as you can see, it's pretty stable camera. You have to watch where you, let's see what happens if I do it this way. Yeah, it's more stable that way. So front leg in front, I tip over. I like it. So I like the Manfrotto. Sun Park has one just like it. It's a little bit different. So you just touch this and it moves the ball bearing and stuff. But it's about the same height, about the same width on the legs. So let's try this out. Let's see how it holds. Yeah. So locking it in. By the way, I have this camera mounted on a small rig cage. This is a Z50 that I'm using right now. So one thing is I'm not liking this because it might be good for a cell phone, but this tripod is not very good. Let's see if I can lock it. I don't know if that's a lock. I think that loosens it. This is the lock. And as you can see, it just droops down. So it's not very good. You have to get something very light. So let's see. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if we can change this too. I don't know. They have nothing written on it. So you can move that. Let's see if I can lock it in place. No, it doesn't lock. We are not worth it, folks. Now this is one it has a little remote key, batteries and stuff to, I think it uses Bluetooth, connect to your camera so you can do selfies, you know, take pictures or videos and stuff. This will, well, this will move that, and it can adjust in height too. So, and this is more stable out of the other ones I was showing. And plug this one in. Now I could plug it into the center, the counter, and make it more stable. But I just wanted to see if it'll be able to handle it. So I get the center down, and it's not sticking either. But let me tighten it a little bit. Yeah, it holds it, but it's not that good either. Not like the Manfrotto one. Might have to tighten it a little bit more. But you see, it leans over because of the Z50 cage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the center and see if it has better stability. And let's see, I'll plug it right there. Okay, so it's in the center. All right. There. Loosen it up. That. Yeah, it's more stable, but not very good either. And there's different ways you can mount it too. So you can make it, you need to take a picture or something, you can mount them like this, lock it in, and you can take a picture vertically. All right, so landscape. Yeah, might have to move that. Yeah, I can't turn it. I'll be darned. It doesn't turn. It just stays in one position. Let's see. So much for this one. Yeah. Sorry for the green tint. Let me fix that on the dog. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. She says, get that light out. Let's put it like this. That's a lot better. Yeah, you can see it a lot easier. And okay, fourth tripod is a Gorilla. Very adjustable, very sturdy. You can do different things with it, but trying to get it level all the time, it's very difficult. And if you have it too wide, the legs will spread out. So if you keep it straight, yeah, I don't know about this. So let's plug it in. Okay, so this Joby Gorilla. Spread the legs out. And as you can see, you can do many different sizes. You just can't raise it tall on the height, I mean, but, and you see it's kind of hard to, we can do different things with the leg, kind of make a spider or something out of it. But as you can see, it handles the weight pretty good. The only thing is, anything coming by can knock it over real quick. Probably a strong wind too. I just break the legs a little bit, make it stable. And of course you can go like that. Center it, level it, and there you go. That worked pretty good. But I'm not liking that much either. So, I have Manfrotto tripods, the big ones that go up to 60 inches. But right now, I'm going to try the Joby range pod. And as you can see, so you can put a camera. It's very heavy, but it's small and compact. And as it folds up, have a little hook on there where you can carry it on your bag and stuff. But it's interchangeable. It doesn't have the clips on. You have to use the wheel, and then the legs will go up to about, I think, 60 inches high. And as you can also see, it comes with a bag, carrying case, but you can see the different positions where you can mount the legs. So you can lay it as flat as you possibly can. You put it in a normal end, and with this hook, you can take the camera off, and the tripod or the center part comes out, and you can put it upside down. And they don't have a picture of it, but right here you can see mounting bracket for your cell phone, also a quick release for your camera mounted on top. So let's open this bad boy up. Okay. So in the box, and in the carrying case, I already opened it up, make things simpler. This is mounted inside the case with the tripod, but you get instructions, different languages, Shows you that you can do different stuff with the camera. How to mount your cell phone. How to put in a carrier case, or how to move the legs around. So you can see the wide range it can do. The only thing I don't like about this is the locking position of the legs. It's very difficult. You have to turn it around, and this is so you can change out the hook with this little adapter right here, where it plugs in, and then this goes flat on the ground. So you can use that too. Let me get the focus. There we go. And of course, this is for the cell phone bracket. That's a lock. That opens it up. Okay, and this key, I think, will fit right in here. And again, it may not. That's where you can mount it on the tripod itself. Let's move these out of the way. And get to the bag. So it has a locking mechanism. Just press on the button. Opens up. And out comes the tripod. Oh, this is a nice one. Now you notice that the ball point, or the top, is right here. It has a level here, and it has a level, where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah, down here. So here and here, you know, for the leveler. And as you can see, I can put the legs up, and this is the center part. And then I can move the center part down. Now, what I was talking about for the legs, notice that they don't lock in unless you use these little levers right here. So what I usually have to do is, there's 3 settings, I think. Yeah. So I'm going to put it on the middle setting. I think this will work. I'm not sure. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So this is the center setting. So the legs aren't that far out. And as you can see, I can raise this. Let's get the, so I can raise this. And let's see, this is for the degrees, 360 degrees. This is for the ball joint. And I'm looking at the level. And as you can see, so I can look on top of there, or I can look at the side. There we go. Right there. And of course you can raise it. And there's a lock right here. We'll keep it from the height. So I'll just put it right back down. So this is kind of a mini tall, or medium height, but it's locked in. The other way is unlocked all the way, so there's no way locking the legs. But if I press it all the way down to the other way, counterclockwise, then it locks in a different position. And I get a wider stance of the tripod. I'm trying to make it fit on the table, folks. Okay, good enough. But it's a wider stance. And of course you can raise it. Now, this is pretty good. I like these type of tripods, especially when you go out and you have to take some pictures. And to unlock it, counterclockwise, and you just pull. And guess what? Unlock. I wasn't expecting that, folks. Okay, so you just loosen it. Okay, got it. This comes out. And then you tighten it. Same thing with this. Just loosen it. And then this. So it gets pretty tall. If I did it all the way, it almost touches my ceiling. So I'm impressed on that. I like the clips better because then you don't have to do a lot of twisting. Now let's get that in there. Okay. But this is okay, but it's about 140 bucks at Best Buy. And as you can see, bring it out all the way, then it's centered again. So, unlock this out, unlock it all the way, clockwise, and of course, this right here is the degrees that you can view on. 0 goes all the way in 60, 75. Yeah, it should go 90 degrees. But anyway, unlock this part right here. Nope, that's for the turning. This right here. Unlock that. And to get it back in the sack, you do this, you do this, you remove the leg right here, you open this up, bring it to the end, and then you just close right on the bracket. Then you get the bag, the case, and you just stick it right in the bag. There we go. It's about 3 pounds. It's heavy though. And then when you're carrying about close to 18 pounds of lenses and a camera in your backpack, it's a lot of weight. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. And just trying it out, see if it works pretty good. Here comes my cat again. Alright, so it looks like it's a 30-second delay of what I'm seeing on the screen. My cat right here. YouTube. And let's see, I've been doing it for about supposed to give me a time. Yeah, 35 minutes. So I'll stick around a little bit longer. I'm going to put my cat down. And you'll see him getting down shortly. Yeah, he loves being petted. I found him on my best friend's porch, and my friend wasn't feeding him. Tiny cat, very friendly. So it was going to storm real hard that night, and I decided to bring him home. Asked my wife at that time, and she says, yeah, let's have a cat. I had 2 dogs raise him. I had 2 Yorkies, mama and son, and they get along pretty well. The mama has passed away, so I just had the son Yorkie, and then I picked up Wanda, who's a Chihuahua that you see in the lower left corner. So she's licking her leg or something. But anyway, on the computer system, I am using, let's go back to Ecamm Live. I am using, and I'll get rid of Ecamm right here. The Mac Mini 2018. I upgraded the memory to 64 gigabytes. I did it myself. Watched how to do it on YouTube. Bought the kit, and it's excellent. It works good for me. It has more ports than the M1. The M1 is probably better on the speed for the graphics, but I've hooked 4 cameras into this thing, and it works pretty flawlessly. So out of the 3 cameras that I have, this is the Z6 II. I have the Tamron f2.8 24-70 mounted on there, and I'm using Ecamm Live as the stuff to upload to YouTube and to record products that I like, buying and using and sharing with you to see if you like it or not. And then I got the Z5, which is this bad boy right here. And as you can see, I have to use the focus now and then because I moved my hand. So I'm still in the training process, folks. I just have to learn how to do this. But as you can see, here's my hand, and I can increase the focus tremendously. And you can see the cuts on it. Yeah, it's a pretty good camera. And of course I can move it around, show the different parts of the desktop, which I like. And then of course I can put it at full screen again. And I like that view because then you can view everything. So that's the Nikon Z5. Then I have the Sony a6100, which is excellent. It gives you kind of like a greenish tint, but got some light. It's a gray wall back there, but spread. I got a yellow light, unfortunately, so it looks kind of like a yellowish green on the floor, but it's actually brown. If I turn off the light, then it's kind of like more of a yellow. But anyway, that's my dog Wanda. She's sleeping soundly. And if you have any questions, just post it up. Let's see. So anyway, I have the Mac Mini. And I can probably move this to show you my setup. Oh. Just putting everything on the bed. So I have a direct connection, hardwired on the internet, and it's better than Wi-Fi. So as I'm moving this around, I'm going to scroll back and give you a wide field of view. So here's my cell phone. There's my Blue Yeti microphone. That's a Z6 II. And as you can see, let's get a sharper image here. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll just have to focus. Let's see if I can get the focus right. Okay, so on autofocus. And you can see. And of course, this is the tripod that I like using. The clamps are easy to do. Then of course, I have the Z5 on a small rig camera gear also with the wooden handle. So what I like about these is, yes, they have a grip where the battery compartment goes in, as you can see right here. But I like the stability of the handle on the other side. So don't have to touch the lens, because my problem is when I touch the lens, it messes with the focus, or I move the distance by accident. Most of the lenses I have, if they do lock, they only lock in the beginning position. They don't lock in certain areas. So I'm using A6100 just to show you my setup. So here's my iMac with the printer. It's in my bedroom, well, middle bedroom anyway. And then there's my dog, Wanda, so you can get a top view of it. She's sleeping soundly. Usually I have Buddy, but he's sleeping on the other bed on the other side of my bed. And as you can see, there's the modem, and then that's the router right there. That's a battery charger. That's a Blu-ray player, so I can watch movies. There's my iMac 2018. I like this solar one from Logitech, this keyboard. I've had this for about a year now. I have not replaced the battery, so it keeps recharging with any type of light. As you can see, I have the Sony RX100 Mark V. I have older Lumix camera from Panasonic. And let's see, as you can look here, if I decrease it, this is the LG Ultrafine monitor. It's a 5K monitor, just like the iMac 2017. It's a 5K monitor too. That's an i5. This is an i5 computer also, but it's a 6-core compared to the 4-core on the 2017. And so this has the better horsepower. The iMac also has 64 gigs RAM, but the memory is at the speed of 2400, whereas the speed on this Mac Mini is, I think, 26.6. So it's a little bit faster. And that's about it. It's only 256 gigs of RAM of SSD storage, but I do have an external one, the G drive, which gives me 4 gigs. Then of course you see my trackpad, and then of course my magic mouse. And then to the right I have LED lights. So here's my Nikkor lenses with Tamron, and then here's my Sony lenses. And then here's the keyboard for the Apple 2017. So there's Rebecca Danesi from her free book. I'm trying to make it as steady as possible, folks. I'm on the second one, almost done with the second book. And she's a real nice lady. I give a shout out to Grace of Westminster. She was live streaming when everybody was locked down, just like Peter Gregg did, and Mr. Camera Junkie, or Lewis, and they live stream too. They're all trying to do a service to help people out, get people communicating if they're stuck at home, and I hope this helps. So right now, I'm on my, let's get a close-up of my dog. Get this out of the way. Now it autofocuses. Okay, so now you got a better shot of her. And we'll go back to here. So, if you like this, let me know. Um, I can talk about a lot of stuff. I'm not watching that much TV anymore. I do collect movies and watch them. I do watch a lot of YouTube. And let me turn on the camera. And let's see. I've been I've been dealing with computers since, I would say, 1985. I had an introduction to the Personal System 2 from IBM, but then I started with the Commodore 128. Went through kind of like the old Mac Apple II line. So I had the Apple IIe, 2C, the GS. On the GS, I had the Beagle Brothers software, and then I had the card that was plugged in, a memory card, kind of like a hard drive back then, where you can turn the computer off, but when you turn it on, everything is loaded immediately. And it was kind of like the software I was using was AppleWorks, kind of like what you get with Microsoft Works or Microsoft Office. And then, of course, Apple went through the Macintosh. So I had the old monochrome Mac before they went with the colored ones. But by then, I went to Tandy, and then I started building my own PCs from then on. I bought a couple that were manufactured by Hewlett-Packard, Compaq, Dell, but I didn't like the proprietary computers. I like building my own. I like to make things simple. So if a part, let's say it doesn't work anymore, you just replace the part. Or if you get a better product, you just update the product. Like your graphics card, you need a better graphics card, get one. If you need a new power supply, you just replace it. Everything works fine. You just have to keep the operating system updated, secure. And I recommend people, because when I build computers, they last me for quite a long time, at least 5 years, that when the software doesn't work anymore, that's when you upgrade your system. So I've changed out PC cases to better ones with better airflow, quiet. I got the ones with the beautiful screen, or the glass where you can watch the LEDs, water cooling, air cooling. I've done it all. And right now, I think my best system is the Ryzen 3950X with 32 gigs of RAM, 3600 megahertz. Let's see. Then it has a terabyte NVMe and then a 2 terabyte SSD for storage. So on the NVMe, I put the operating system and some of the important programs on there. But basically, I store everything else on my other drive. I still use DVD players because I like watching movies. If I'm not watching on the big screen TV, I'm watching it on the computer. And then, of course, I like watching YouTube a lot too. So let me know if I don't see anybody here, but let me know if you like what you're seeing. And if you're watching it tomorrow, let me know how everything is, how it looks. You can see a little focus breathing as I'm moving my head. That's interesting. I've seen that before. Okay, a little focus breathing, but it looks good. So I'll say good night, and thank you for watching. Let me know if I need to take care of anything. Thank you. Keep safe. Keep smiling. Bye.